Okay, I think we are set. All good. Okay, now let me hit record here as well. A lot of people were an hour early. That's the way it goes. Okay, record to the cloud. Let's see. All right, thanks everybody for tuning in tonight. This is our new Ellapreneur training. Welcome to Team Unity. Welcome to Ellapreneur, the company, the community. We are so excited to have you guys. My name is Brittany Beck, and I am from a small town, Arab, Alabama, if you haven't picked up on the accent, and I'm so excited to be here with you guys. If you are on this Zoom or you're watching the replay, you are somewhere in my organization, maybe under several different other leaders and things like that. So I'm not sure where you fall, but somewhere under me and my husband, Joseph Beck. He's downstairs, but we're so excited to welcome you guys. You know, the scariest part is joining. So you've done the scariest part. Now you just got to apply the training and the tools to accomplish your goals. So let's just go ahead and get started. Like I said at the beginning, it's probably a good idea to have a notebook and a pen handy so that you can jot this stuff down so that you can look back at it, because it's going to be kind of a lot and it can be a little overwhelming. I'm going to try to get it knocked out as soon, in a short amount of time period, but my husband has already said, please do not talk too fast, Brittany, because you try to rush things along and talk too fast. So I'm going to try to not talk too fast and knock this out as quickly as I can. And we're just going to go through some of the basics. There's going to be lots of other things that, this isn't all encompassing. Yes, I'm recording, and yes, it's also streaming to Team Unity, so you can tag people later as well. All right, so welcome to Team Unity. Welcome to Ellapreneurs. We have a lot of simple systems in place. So really all you have to do is plug into them, plug anybody who comes in with you into them. So if you enroll a new Ellapreneur with you, plug them into it as well. So don't ever feel like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I could do this. We have created all the tools for you. So that was something when I joined, just a little bit of background, is I wanted to have tools and things in place so that no matter if you're working a full-time job or you're doing this part-time or whatever, you feel like it's duplicatable enough that you can just plug people in and you can actually have a team and you don't have to stress about a lot of those things. So we have some simple systems we're going to cover today. The first thing I would say is, this Zoom is really catered to people that are in their first 30 days. If you have been here for a while and you're rewatching this, that's fine. Some of this stuff is going to be very repetitive because you've been here, you've probably heard it at some point. But if you're in your first 30 days, this is going to be really important. So if you are new, welcome. If you are enrolling people as you're going, make sure you plug them into this new training. Again, if you don't utilize Team Unity, that's okay. I'm going to have a YouTube link recorded so you can also share this outside of Team Unity, but it is streaming into Team Unity for replays as well. All right. So one of the first things that I talk about is setting some goals for yourself. And that is really important. So if you've never been in one of these, kind of things where you've had a business, you really are your own boss. I was talking earlier to a girl that just joined, and I said, the good thing about this is you're your own boss. But the bad thing about this is you're your own boss. So you have to hold yourself accountable. There is no one that's going to come knocking on your door and saying, hey, have you gotten new customers this month? You better get busy. Typically that's not what we do. We're very low pressure. So you are your own boss. You have to hold yourself accountable. We're going to tell you what you need to do and things like that, but you're the one that is holding yourself accountable to actually do the things. If you want to talk to your sponsor about being maybe a little tougher on you and checking in on you, that's fine. But normally, in our community, we're very low pressure. We want you to win, probably more than you want to win. And that's as far as like making a good check and hitting volume and things like that. But we are not going to drag you along. We're going to let you, walk alongside of us. So set yourself some goals. All right, what is that going to look like? Okay, one of the things that I did in the very beginning is I sat down and I planned myself a 30-day goal, a 90-day goal, and a 1-year goal. And that's how many customers I wanted to have, how many Ellapreneurs I wanted to have, what I hoped my income could look like. I just set some goals in place. Now, if I didn't meet those guidelines, I didn't quit. I just changed the timeline. Okay, I didn't change my goal. I changed the timeline. So that's something I would do. And I would also set some goals about how many people you're going to talk to, how many people you're going to introduce, how many people you're going to sample, all those kinds of things. I would set some goals. If you don't know what goals to even kind of strive for, talk to your sponsor. Okay. What's realistic? Talk to your sponsor and get some goals set. Also, I want you to also think about why you did this. We've all decided to join for different reasons. You may have joined because you're bored at home and you just want a group of friends. That's fine. We love you and we're so excited for you. Some of you may desperately need to be able to replace your income. Some of you want to retire your husband. Some of you just want some extra money for vacations. Whatever your reason is, think about that and make sure you keep that at the forefront. For me, when I first joined network marketing, it was to make an extra $200 a month so that I could help start paying down debt. There was no other way I could make more money as a teacher. So I had to come up with some other way to start earning extra money to start paying down the debt, because all the money that we made went to bills. I didn't have any extra money, at the end of the month. So how am I going to pay down debt? That's what network marketing did for me. I kept that at the forefront. I knew if I started paying down some debt, we would clear up some extra money so that we would be able to take vacations and things like that. So it was always very important to me. So I know sometimes I get pushed to the side, but remembering why you're starting this is very important. Why is that important? Because some days are going to suck. I'm just going to be honest with you. Everything is not always rainbows and butterflies. Sometimes it's just the normal thing in entrepreneurship. Sometimes you have great days. Like yesterday, I had a great day in my business. Some days I have really bad days and I go to bed crying. So that is normal. We all go through that. We all go through those, ebb and flow of business. So I always go back to, why did I start this? Why am I doing this? That's what keeps me going and keeps me doing this day after day. Lizzie says, do not compare yourself. That's exactly right. Some of you have just joined yesterday. Some of you just joined today. And some of you will probably hit your first rank before the month end. Some of you will not. And that's okay. Your journey is going to be your journey and it's going to be beautiful either way. So know that too. You're going to see people do crazy, amazing things very fast, but that does not mean you should just throw in the towel. We all do things at our own pace. Okay. Next thing I want to say is, do not feel like you have to know everything to get started. Sometimes, especially people like me who are super analytical, we have like a green personality where you want to know all the details. Sometimes that slows people down in the beginning because they're like, well, I got to know about all the products before I can promote them. No, you don't. I got to know about how I get paid before I start working. No, you don't. No one quizzes you before you get paid. You get paid either way. So do not feel like you have to learn all the things before you get started. Okay. That's very important. Do not get into analysis paralysis. Just get busy. Talk to your sponsor. What do I need to do? What do I need to do to get started? Okay. All right. Just start. That's the biggest thing. Get started. And I'll talk about what you need to do to get started. So we'll talk about all you need to know to launch your business on this call tonight. Okay. So don't get overwhelmed with information. Just know these are some things that you need to do to get your business going. All right. If you are a leader here, or if you are, going to be growing a team here, this is going to be on Team Unity. Like I said, you'll tag people as they're joining so that they can watch this back. All right. And then the next thing I want to talk about is your support system. You have such a big support system in our company. It is not just the person you enrolled with, but probably the person above them is also involved and supportive. The person above them, the person above them, I'm up there somewhere in your upline for sure. And so is my sponsor, Maria. She is on here. I'm going to unmute her and let her, say hey to you guys too. I enrolled direct to her and she enrolled direct to Judy and Mark Willitson. So you have a huge support system in our company. We all, work together and we're all here for you. So some personalities don't drive here and there. You have to find your support system and know that there's so many people who want you to succeed and who are there for you and who love you and really want the best for you. So let me unmute Maria so she can say hey to you guys. Maria Jambroni, and she's from New York, and that's who I enrolled with. Random Facebook posts. We weren't besties when we joined, so you never know who's watching, who's going to join you, and they may not even actually know you. So keep that in mind. Maria, can you hear me?
I can. Can you guys hear me?
Yes. Let me see if I can find you. Okay, here we go.
It's been a little bit crazy here lately. Hey guys, welcome to the team. You could hear me, right, Britt?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hey guys, welcome to the team. We are so happy to have you. Like Brittany said, we are one big happy family. Please reach out to us. we are all here. Oh my God, look at this hair. Good Lord. You can tell I've been in the house too long, guys. We are all here to help you, no matter what level you're at, no matter how many levels down you are from any of us. Everybody is here to give you the guidance and support that you need. Don't ever feel like you can't come to any of us for anything. Like Brittany said, there are sometimes that people just have a personality conflict. You may not know somebody. You know, lucky for us, Brittany and I became besties after this 2.5-year journey. But before this, like she said, we didn't know each other. And there could have been a possibility that we didn't get along. We're like family now, which is, you know, which we're very lucky for, but sometimes personalities do not jive. So you want to be able to introduce your people coming on to your upline and their upline and other people in the organization that could help them, because you don't want to lose people because of a personality conflict. We're all here to help and to help everybody succeed. And this right now is honestly, even though the world is in turmoil and, you know, it feels like, you know, there's a lot of sadness out there, what we have really and truly is meant to help each and every person out there. I mean, you know, I tell people all the time now, for the past 2.5 years, I've been, you know, promoting happiness and less anxiety. And now more than ever, it really is relevant in our business. Everybody could use this. This is not a ploy to get people to come into the business. This is something that we've been promoting for the past 2.5 years. And it really is a beautiful thing to be able to help people and to say that we share happiness. I can't imagine myself, and I know anybody else who's been in this business or who's even taken these products for any period of time will say the same thing. I can't imagine going through this time in our lives right now without our products, right? We're still feeling it. We're still feeling the stress of everything that's going on, but our products really are making it, really making it more manageable, right? More manageable for us to be able to get through all of the craziness that's going on. So go out and share the love, the happiness, the support, the everything that you could give to other people. Be a blessing to other people in this dark time. Your business will thrive. Their lives will thrive, and just go out there and change lives. I'm here to help you whenever you need. I'm always answering holistic health questions for everybody on the team. So you guys know where to find me. I'm on Facebook. I'm in Unity. You know, so just reach out to me whenever you need, and I'm here to help. Want to see everybody succeed.
Thank you, Maria. We love you. Appreciate you jumping on. Okay, so let's get into some of the nitty gritty. Okay, so first off, when you joined, you became an Elopreneur, of course, and now you have 2 websites that the company does. There's no website fees, there's no monthly fees or anything like that, but the company gives you 2 websites that you're going to need to know. One is your Elevocity website and one is your Elopreneur website. So elevocity.com/your referrer ID is where you send someone to order from you, your products. Okay. If you are having someone just join all willy-nilly, you never joined, you know, they've never ordered as a customer, you would send them your elopreneur.com/your referrer ID. And if you don't know what your referrer ID is, it's what you picked when you joined. So most people use their first and last name or whatever it is, and you can look in your back office to figure that out. Your websites are listed there as well. So remember your 2 websites, save those in your notes so that you can copy and paste those really quickly. Or if you know how to do keyboard shortcuts, that makes it even a little easier. So you can actually send your links really easily for keyboard shortcuts. So make sure you know your links so that you can send them out, because people are going to be asking you about the products. Don't post your link anywhere. Don't post it on your Facebook, but have it saved so that in that private message, you can send that out to them when they're ready to order. So next thing I want to talk about is our groups and our team pages and our resources. There's lots of different things here. So depending on what, you know, team you joined on, you may have another page that you utilize. But for me and my team, which is like the bigger team, we have Team Unity. So you're probably in Team Unity. If you're not, that's okay. You don't have to be if you don't want to. It's kind of overwhelming if you get added to like tons of different pages in the beginning. But we have Team Unity, and in Team Unity, there are units. I've created some units. The first unit is a getting started unit. So you can click on that. It's just like, once you're in the page, on the Facebook group, you just click units, and then it'll break it down into units. The first one's getting started. It has different information pieces in there. It's got a getting started guide that you can print out that's going to tell you different activities you can do to grow your business. There's so many different tools in that. That's something I would definitely check into, is that getting started unit, and knock that out as you're like really getting going. The second one is our social media unit. Social media is how 99% of us have grown our business. So that is very important for our team. If you plan on, once this chaos is over, building everything face to face, that's fine. But right now you may need a way to grow your business, and most of us did social media. So we know that works. There's tons of different tabs under social media that teach you how to use Facebook stories, that teach you how to use Facebook Live, tips on Facebook Live, training. All these things are under our social media unit. The next tab is on recruiting. Most of us also planned on growing our business by bringing people on our team with us, especially if you're, like many of you are just getting started. There may be people in your life that you're like, I would love to work with them. Reach out to them now. I mean, it is so fun for me. When I joined this business, it was so fun that I had 3 or 4 girls that decided to partner with me. So we were able to launch our businesses together. I didn't know them. Okay. They were all from social media. My entire business has been built with social media, but I knew them through social media, and we all launched together. And so it was so fun, like learning about the business together, being able to help each other. So I think that that's really huge. Don't wait until you say, okay, well, once I'm successful, then I'll bring in my friends, or I'll bring in someone I know. No, it's so much more fun if you guys do it together. So keep that in mind. But team unity is there. Recruiting tab is there. It's prospecting, and it talks about different ways to bring people into your business as far as your teammates. There's opportunity videos that are recorded there that you can share with people. There's like a 2-minute video, an 8-minute video, and then longer videos. There's tons of options there. Again, don't spend your day watching all that stuff, because that's not going to get you where you need to go. But, if you want to ask your leader, okay, I've got someone interested in the business, which video should I send? They can direct you and help you pick a video. Don't sit there and watch all of them and decide on your own. You don't have time for that right now. You got to go. So start sending, invites out if you have people that it would, you would love to work with. And then the last tab that we have created so far is product info. It's got different videos and training on the product info. I do think it's important to know information about the products, but I don't think it's that important for you to get started knowing all the scientific details. Okay. So do not spend time studying all that from day one. Really just get started, posting and sharing. That's the most important thing. But the product info is something, as we say, learn, or earn as you learn. That's the thing. Earn as you learn. So if you're sitting there at, 2 o'clock in the morning, like I was last night, and you have downtime, maybe take some time to go through some of these units. And again, you may have different units in another team page that you're a part of. So just pay attention to those. So that's one of our resources, is team unity. Again, you may have another team page that you're in. We also have Happy Brew Crew, which is our customer ATM group. So it's a customer ATM group, but it also talks about the opportunity and things like that. So if you have someone interested in our products and they're not ready to join right away, they don't be like, send me your link, I'm ordering. Okay. They may need to be added to a customer group so that they can see testimonials from other people. All right. So we have this customer group called Happy Brew Crew. It is an ATM group. And what that means is add, tag, message. So say you're talking to, I see Amanda. If you're talking to Amanda and Amanda's like, oh, well, I'll think about it. I would definitely say, okay, well, I'm going to add you to this customer group and tag you on a couple testimonials, or maybe a couple pieces of information. And then I'm going to follow up with you. Okay, so that is adding people into a group, tagging them on a few things that are relevant to them, and then you follow up and message them. Okay, that's what ATM stands for. If you hear it in this page and different things, that's what we're talking about. Adding them, tagging them, and messaging them. That customer testimonial group is mostly customers talking about how much they love the products. So are you not more willing to order something if you're reading on Amazon and you see it's got great reviews? You're more willing to do that. That is what this group is for you. It's basically all Amazon reviews for you. And, mostly all of them are, 100% positive, great things that customers are saying, not reps, customers. So if you've added someone that's interested in the products, they don't bite the bullet, but they see all these other customers loving the products, they're more willing to order it. So it sells it for you. It's an amazing resource where you don't have to feel so pushy and have to be amazing salespeople. People say, well, I'm not a great salesperson. Great. Then plug in and utilize the tools and don't try to sell it yourself. If you utilize the tools to sell it for you, you're going to get much better close rates. More people will order from you. So utilize the tools created. Again, your leader may have a different customer group that they utilize. Talk to your sponsor and ask them which groups that they use. Okay. Let's see. Learn as you earn. We talked about that. Happy Broker, ATM. Those things duplicate. All right. We are not expecting you to be a network marketing top leader that knows everything what they're to do and teach somebody everything, and or the best salesperson ever. What we've created are these resources that you can plug people in, and then they can learn and they can grow their business, and it duplicates. That's what you want. You want people to be able to come in and easily do the same things you're doing. So if you have to do it all yourself, it's going to get really difficult because someone joining is going to be like, well, I don't necessarily want to do all that. Like if you're having to host training calls for all your team, things like that, people are going to be like, wow, I don't really want to do all that. That's scary to me. So I may not join. Okay. We've created all the tools. You don't have to learn everything. All right. We consider it on the job training. So as you're working and as you're sharing, things are going to come up and you're going to learn as you earn. So don't feel like you need to know it all on the front end. Next thing really quick is third-party calls. So this is also huge too. If you have someone that's interested in the business and you've shared some tools with them, maybe an opportunity video, and they're like, well, I still have questions. Right now, you don't know the answers. So don't act like, make stuff up or fluff through it. If they are interested in joining you and they have questions, you need to connect them with the person who you enrolled with. If they are new to, go up a level. If they are new to, go up a level. Find someone who can answer the questions for them and have the confidence to help them feel confident about making this decision. Because sometimes when we're new, we don't have that confidence yet, okay? So like Maria just talked, when I was joining her business, when I was joining and starting a business here, I plugged everybody that was interested in the business to her because I didn't know anything about it yet. I wasn't about to try to make stuff up. I let her explain everything for them. So you can do that too through Facebook Messenger, through a phone call. Phone calls work better than Facebook Messenger, or through a Zoom like this. So keep that in mind too. Your sponsor or their sponsor, someone in your upline can help you close these people that are interested in the business. All right. Next thing, stay plugged in and connected. If you kind of just jump on this one call and you never get on anything else, it's probably going to, fall to the wayside. Those who show up, go up. So those of you that are, not only getting on this call, but you're going to get on the 2 p.m. call tomorrow. You're going to get on the Wednesday night call. You're going to get on the team call Thursdays. Those people, they show up and they go up. It's just what happens. The closer that you stay to the fire, the more connected that you stay, the more successful you are, because you hear the belief, you hear the confidence, you hear the stories, it's working for people. Okay. If you kind of back away from the fire, your fire is going to go out. So stay close to the fire. Keep that spark going. Stay close. Stay plugged in. We have, like I said, daily, while we're quarantined, we're having daily 2 p.m. working Zooms. So you can jump on a Zoom and work with us at 2 p.m. every single day. We've got morning Zooms on Tuesdays and Thursdays where you can jump on and have a coffee and just chit chat. We've got Thursday night Zooms that are 8 p.m. Central where we kind of do some training, just what we want to train on about that day. We've got company Zooms on Wednesday nights. Now, am I saying to jump on all of those? No, but I'll tell you, there are people that do, and there are people that really, it fires them up and keeps them going. So keep that in mind too. Jump on as much as you can. All right. And again, if you're like, oh my God, what Zooms, when, what is it? I did make a post about all the Zooms that are going on over the next few days. But again, check in with your sponsor. What Zooms are going on? If they don't know, keep going up. Find somebody in your upline that knows what's going on. People that are plugged in, they can help you for sure. Yeah, Lindsay says tomorrow, coffee chat at 9 a.m. Yes, there'll be a coffee chat. It's coffee.unityzoom.com. I'm usually not on those, but Maria usually is. So, and several other leaders are too. So they get up and they drink their coffee together on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and they just talk about life in general. Feel free to jump on those. All right. The next thing is your personal purchases. If you guys haven't heard, our main product duo is called DOSE. Dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, and endorphins. These two products work really hand in hand. They work amazing. And this qualifies you to be unlocked for your monthly commissions. So my recommendation to you guys is to make sure every month you have a smart ship set up for your personal dose. Okay, so your personal dose, whatever you decide. If you like the lemonade, do the lemonade dose. I like the nitro the best, so I do the nitro dose. If you like chocolate, do the chocolate dose. But anyways, it's your drink and your capsule. If you have that set up on your smart ship, it will always unlock your monthly pay. I recommend having that set up early in the month so that you can unlock your monthly pay early in the month and you can see what you're making throughout the month. That's my recommendation to you. Could you unlock monthly pay another way? Yes, but it can get kind of confusing. And then if someone returns their order or things like that can happen. So I would always recommend be a product of the product, order your monthly dose every month on Smart Ship so that it unlocks your pay and you don't have any questions about it, okay, on your personal account. That's what I recommend. And if you don't know what dose is, like I said, dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, endorphins, there's tons of product info under that unit. And there's also like a 2-minute video that explains it. If you want just a quick synopsis of it or summary of it, just watch that video. Again, it's in your app, but it's also in our Happy Brew Crew. It's also under the product info tab. So it's like a 90-second video. All right. If you joined with a kit this month, you're good on your $80 purchase, FYI. So if you started with a product kit, you're good. So you've already got your $80 qualifier. You can use product from your kit too. So you don't have to order your own product and your kit. You can use the product out of the kit. It's going to come with Xanthamax and different beverages in the pack. So keep that in mind. What the pack is good for. Let's talk about sampling. Someone already asked about sampling. Sampling is really how we built our business. So if you want to know like the number one tool we utilized, it was samples. So we were able to take our business from 0 to $2 million a month our first year in business. We were able to more than double that our second year in business. So sampling is very important. My first 30 days in this business, I sampled out 300 people. Now, am I telling you to go do that? No, it's not realistic, but it can happen. The more people you sample, the faster your business is going to grow. My second month, I did 200. My third month, I did 100 people. Sampling, okay? And by sampling, I'm not meaning, throwing out samples for free all willy-nilly. I'm talking about selling them. If you sell the samples, you make a profit on that, and you also are setting yourself up for more success because people are probably going to use them. How many of you have ever walked through a department store and someone handed you a sample of perfume? You threw it in your purse, you never thought about it again. How many of you have gotten a skincare sample from somebody you never even opened it? That happens to all of us. But if you purchase a trial kit, let's call it trial kit, not sample. Let's call it experience, not sample. If you purchase that, you're going to actually use it. So that's why we always recommend you selling your samples and not giving them away. Also, we don't want you running into debt. We want you to make money, okay? Some people will take advantage and just get free samples for the fun of it, and they never use them. If they purchase it, they value them more, they're more likely to actually use them. So where do you get samples? There's several different ways. Again, if you started with a kit, you're going to get a lot of samples in, and they're going to be the best price samples you can get. If you're like, oh, I should have got a kit, I didn't know, you can still purchase one until the end of the following month. So if you joined yesterday in March, you have till the end of April to purchase it. So they give you the rest of your month and then the whole another month to get a sampler pack. So those are a really, really great deal. You can purchase them later, like I said, up until the end of the next month. There's a $250 option and a $500 option. They are worth way more than $250 and $500 though. They are packed full of sticks that you can sample, Xanthamax capsules that are in blister packets, and your little brochures to mail them in, okay? So that's what I would recommend. Is it a requirement? No, it's not a requirement, but that's what I would recommend if you can swing it. If you can't, maybe you're like, okay, I can't spend $250 or $500. They also do sell all those things individually. So you can buy boxes of sticks for $44. You can buy bundles of Xanthamax capsules for $44. That's another option. Or you can sell 6-day trials. You don't even have to have those in stock. Those 6-day trials are $30. It's a 6-day of nitro, and they can order that from your website. So they pay $30 plus $5 shipping, and it goes straight from our company to them. And you make $15 a pop on those. So you can sample that way. If that was me joining, I used to sample, like I said, I sampled 300 people my first month, and I charged them $25 a sample. I did like a 5-day, and I did $25. If I was joining now, I would have charged them $30 and made them order that from the website, and I would have made $15 on all of those. You can make really great weekly checks by doing that. So keep in mind too, do I recommend you having samples on hand? Absolutely. Is it a requirement? No, it is not. So keep that in mind. We have 6-day trials on your website that you can send them a link to, and they can order it. There's a third website I'm going to give you, doseexperience.com, doseexperience.com/your referrer ID. That website is only going to have information about Dose and the 6-day trial on there. So if all they want to do is a trial, send them that link so that they don't get confused. That's my opinion. Okay. So that's that. If someone says if they won't buy a trial, they won't buy the coffee. You're exactly right. If they're not going to spend $30 on a 6-day trial, they probably aren't going to spend $100 on the full. I sell my 2-day trials, which is 2 sticks and 2 Xanthamax. I sell those for $10. So someone's asking that. So if you ordered a kit, or you're going to order a kit and those come in, I put 2 sticks, depending on what they want, and 2 Xanthamax in there. It's 2 days, and I sell those for $10, and that's including shipping. And I cover the shipping, and I mail those out right to their mailbox. So that's a lower price point for someone, $10 versus $30. So that's that. Sometimes it maybe take, that to be the option. Don't sample yourself out of a sale. A lot of people are willing, especially in the beginning, they're willing to order that full 30-day trial. We call it a 30-day trial if it's your first month. And if they don't like it, they get their money back. Okay. They can get their money back. There's a money back guarantee on it. So if they want to go ahead and do a full 30-day trial, they're going to spend around $100, $94.50 on SmartShip, $105 regular retail. They can buy that from you. And then if they end up getting it and don't like it, don't fret. The company's going to cover you. Okay. They can send it back, and no one's going to be upset with you because they didn't like it. Not everyone likes everything. So don't sample yourself out of a sale. If they're willing to go ahead and do a 30-day trial, do that. Get them on the full 30-day dose. And then if they don't have that extra money, maybe you go to a 6-day dose. If they don't have that, maybe a 2-day dose. So that 2-day dose is if you have the product in hand, which is what I recommend, to have some samples in hand, or you can actually utilize our app. So there's another way to sample. That's why I'm saying sampling is so important. Someone said simple, 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 sample, sample, sample. The reason why we have so many different things about sampling, it's because that's how we built our business. This is very important. So this is why I'm spending a little more extra time on this tool, because this tool is what's going to help you grow your business. The last one I'm talking about is the app. Now you have a free app that's included with your enrollment. Okay. Originally the app was $20 a month. It's not $20 a month anymore. It's free with your membership. Okay. So you get this app. It's the Ella app. You can download it, and on there, you're going to have different links. You have to play around with it some, but you'll have different links. You can send someone a link on your app, and they watch the video about the products, and they can order a sample from our app company. Verb is the name of the company. And they can order that for $5. It's a 2-day dose. It's $5. What I don't like about that, I'm just going to go and tell you, is it's the regular Elevate coffee, not nitro. And again, nitro is definitely preferred. A lot of people feel it more. They have more experience. So if you're only going to do 2 days, I recommend doing nitro because they get more, usually more, they feel it more within those first 2 days. So that's what I would recommend. There's also the lemonade on there, the zest. So those are both on the app. Your customers can pay the $5 shipping. You don't pay for the product that way. That is an option. Usually it takes longer to get there. You don't have control over it. So there can be some hiccups with the app, but it is a great tool if you don't have that extra, you don't have any extra income to invest in your business. Those ship from Washington, I believe. Our normal products ship from Dallas. All right. So again, let me cover over the app, the sample options. You can buy a pack where you're going to get a really good deal on samples, or you can buy boxes individually. You can sell 6 days from your website. You don't have to have those in stock. You can use an app. So there's different ways to sample, but sampling is so important. And what I would do if I was you and you really want to make a decent income is set yourself a goal of 50 samples your first month. That is extremely important. 50 people your first month. If you do that, you're going to have a good launch to your business. If you can get 50 people to sample. Now, how are they going to sample? However you can get them to sample, whether it's the app or your personal inventory from sticks you've bought, or it's a 6-day nitro. But 50 people, I call it exposures. 50 exposures your first month is very important of launching your business the best way. So I would, make a list, write everybody down that's getting your samples, follow up with them, see what they think. And again, when you follow up, there's tons of follow-up training in our team page. But when you follow up, what did you like best? Not, well, what did you think? Did you try it yet? No. Posture, show you're confident about your products. What did you like best? They're going to like something. They should like something. What did you like best? Okay. And then if you teach your people to do the same thing, to do 50 their first month, your business will explode. It just will. If everyone's doing 50, your businesses are going to go crazy and explode. If you don't understand the app, there is a training on the app as well. So keep that in mind too. I'm not going to spend any more time on that because I don't use the app a whole lot, but there is a whole training our company did on the app. I do all of my sampling personally, so I can put a little note in there and I have control over when they get it and things like that. All right. The next thing I would set myself a goal with, and again, if you're just kind of getting started this month, you may set this as a goal for April, and that's totally okay. You can do this every month. I set this as a goal for myself every month. It's 7 new dose customers. If you get 7 new dose customers, the company pays you an extra $100 bonus. So no matter what my check looks like, I always strive for that 7 new customers, and I've got 6 right now. So I'm really pushing to get another new dose customers by tomorrow night so that I can unlock that cap. If you're like, crap, I've only got 2, I'm not going to get 7, it resets next month. Okay. If you get 3 new dose customers, you make $25 extra bonus. If you get 5 new extra customers, I think it's a $50 bonus. If you get 7, it's $100. So I always shoot for 7 new dose customers. And it could be like, instead of dose, maybe they bought 2 bottles of Xanthamax or something like that. It's just got to be, this got blurry. It's got to be an $80 purchase from a new customer. All right. It looks like I'm going to be blurry the rest of the time because this is not focusing. Oh, well, it's okay. Let's see. Also, I would shoot for finding a new elopreneur, having someone to partner with. Like I said in the beginning, that's so much more fun. Let me see if I can change this camera. Yes. And yes. Okay. We're back. Now it's clear. 1 new elopreneur, and we have a whole training on that. 7 + 1, 7 + 1, 7 new customers, 1 new elopreneur each month. You can grow your business to being a diamond business, which is a very large business, within 4 months if you do it that way and you duplicate that down into your team. So a new elopreneur, I would definitely recommend trying to get people to work with you just because it's more fun and you can grow your business faster and you can help people along the way. All right, almost done, guys. The next thing I want to cover is social media. We are all focused on creating curiosity, okay? So that is the way that we market, is curiosity-based marketing. So what does a curiosity-based marketing thing look like? We post on social media and we try to create enough curiosity that people ask you what it is. What is it in your cup? What are you doing? What business are you doing? What are you using? I mean, I get questions all the time. They'll be like, just curious, like literally, just curious. What business are you in? They want to know. So don't give away all the details on your page. Don't go change your status that you work at Elopreneurs, because that's going to give it away and people are going to ask you questions. So I'm really encourage you to create curiosity when you're making posts on social media. So what would that look like? Maybe saying, this has got pins in it, but maybe making a post with you and your coffee mug and saying, gosh, I didn't realize this stuff would, melt the pounds away even during a quarantine. Like whatever you want to say, you want it to be vague enough so people are like, what is that? Okay. And if you don't, I wouldn't even say coffee in the beginning because, a lot of people know that we're like the coffee company. So if you're in network marketing, people see that they're probably going to guess what company you're in. So I probably wouldn't even say coffee in the beginning. I definitely wouldn't say happy coffee, because happy coffee is a dead giveaway that it's our company, and they can go Google happy coffee and find us. So you want to keep it so that they've got to ask you questions. Why is that important? Because then you have a list of leads that you can follow up with. So like right now, tons of people on our team are following up with people that have asked them questions over the past couple of years, because we have the best incentives and discounts and promos going right now. So it gives you a reason to follow up with people. So you got to know that they're interested. If they Google it and they go look at somewhere else, you'll never know that they're interested. You want them to ask you. So creating curiosity. One of the posts that I always give people is, oh my gosh, I just started this new adventure. I cannot wait. I am stalking my mailman. Something like that, where people are like, what adventure did you start? What's going on? When we first started, we all made a post of like, oh my gosh, I can't even sleep tonight. I'm so excited. And maybe hashtag more coming soon. You want people on the edge of their seat, excited and interested. You don't have to just give away all the goods right away. You can, have people on the edge of their seat. I'm like so excited. I'm about to start something new. I can't wait to tell you guys more details. Or my gosh, my life has been crazy. Maybe lead up to it. Maybe I do a couple of days where you're leading up to it. Man, times are tough right now. I'm furloughed. I'm out of work. I don't know what I'm gonna do. And then the next day, things are looking up. I'm getting more excited. I think I might have found something. Lead people up to you launching your business, and don't give away all the goods. Do not say happy coffee because people can Google it. Like I said, so someone says magic fairy dust. Someone said, I say this stuff, or this magic, or my liquid motivation, or my happy today. I'm having my happy today. Just something that's going to be vague enough that people are like, what are you drinking? My mom fuel. I'm not even going to start homeschool until I've had my mom fuel every day. Those kinds of things where people are like, what? When I first started too, one of the posts that I made was, oh my gosh, I'm already down 5 pounds. What the heck is this stuff? I had 300 comments. People are like, what is it? What are you doing? What did you start? Oh my gosh, I changed one thing in my day and I'm already down 10 pounds this month. Or, wow, I literally feel like I'm 20 years old again. I have so much energy and I'm so excited just from making one little switch. Those kinds of things where people are going to ask you, and you want to be authentic and share things that are actually true. Don't just make something up. Always be authentic. All right, don't show the names of your products. Like, I would never be like, look, Max. Because people are going to Google it. So again, curiosity. And then really quickly, I would make sure you're making a post a day about what you're doing. Okay. Either it's teasing leading up to it, or it's about the opportunity, or it's about the products, or it's about your story. You're going to need to make sure that you're consistently showing up for a long time before people are even going to see it. You may think, well, I've posted about it at 4 days in a row and I don't have any new customers. Guess what? Most of your people on Facebook have no clue what you're doing because they haven't even seen the post. There's so many people online these days with, everybody being at home, that most of your people aren't going to see most of your posts. So you have to show up. You have to be consistent. I would definitely be making a post today about your products, your business, your story, something to do with this. Teasing, leading up to a launch, whatever. I would definitely make sure you're making a post a day. Now, does that mean every post needs to be about us? Absolutely not. If you're making a post every day about it, you need to be making probably 2 or 3 other posts about your life, about things that pertain to you. So maybe sit down and write down, what could I even say about me? Like, I don't normally post on Facebook. I don't even know what to say about me. Sit down and think about what pertains to you. If you have kids, obviously you're going to post about your kids. If you have dogs, you're going to post about your dogs. If you, love to come up with new recipes, you're going to post about those kinds of things. You're going to have to still show up a lot on your social media during these times to be seen at all. So I would say 1 post a day about, trying to grab some interest here, and at least 2 posts about your life, what's going on. You may be like, nothing's going on. I'm so bored. Talk about that. Talk about it. Talk about your challenges. Talk about your good things. Like, don't be a negative Nelly, but we're all going through challenges with this, quarantine situation. Like, I really want to go eat Thai so bad I can't stand it. Like, people know I love Thai food. I can't go eat it and I'm dying. So post about those things. People can relate to you. They want to relate to you. They're going to buy from you or join you if they know, like, and trust you. If you're not showing up, they ain't going to know you enough to like you or trust you. Got to show up on your social media. Again, get with your upline, go through the social media training if you need more information about that. But showing up, going live. I know many people are like, oh, I can't possibly go live. No way. Going live is the easiest way for your audience to get to know you and like you and trust you. If you have been in network marketing before, I'm going to strongly encourage you to tease that you found something new for a couple of days and then announce that you're going to go live and announce it. Say, okay, the time has come. I'm going to go live tonight at 8 p.m. and I'm going to tell y'all what I'm doing. Okay. If you haven't been in network marketing for a while, but you've got a decent, amount of people watching your Facebook, that would be great too. Tell people, oh my gosh, I'm going to tell you what I'm doing, and go live, whether it scares you to death or not. Everyone's terrible when they first start. So don't be scared about being terrible. None of us are good at going live. Most of us are not good at it. I'm still not good at it. It still scares me to death. I still want to throw up every time I do it, but I do it. Okay. So do not think like, okay, well, they can do it. They're good at it. No, none of us like to do that. So it's just part of the business that really helps people get to know you, like you, and trust you. And they watch your Facebook Live, and that's how they get to do it. So does that mean you can't be successful if you don't? No. Is it easier to grow a business if people see your face and hear your voice and hear your passion? Yes. So keep that in mind too. I'm not saying you have to do it. I'm saying it just helps. And I would do that probably 2 to 3 times a week, and do you talk about your business and your opportunity and your products every time you go live? No. Talk about your life. Talk about what's going on. Give people tips. Show up. Give value. Go Facebook Live. Share your life. All right. And then last but not least, ask for help. We're all here to help you and support you. We have the most amazing community of people. We have that, we're having that 2 p.m. Zoom where we're doing work. A lot of people have been here for 2 years and they're still jumping on there and asking questions. So don't feel like, oh gosh, maybe this is too much. I can't do this. You can do this. Again, your main goal is to start teasing and posting some curiosity posts. If you don't know what to say, there's a tab in our units of getting started that says curiosity post ideas. You can click it and read some ideas of posts. Or you can call up your sponsor or message them and say, help me come up with a post. Okay. They'll help you, especially for the first couple. They'll help you make a post. So make your post, create curiosity, and start getting product out there and samples. Samples is the way to grow your business. Don't sample yourself out of a sale. If they're actually interested in ordering, don't be like, well, maybe you want to start with a 6-day. No, you start with when they say how much it is. How much is it? That's going to be the question. How much is it? I usually say, well, we have 3 different price points. We have the price that an affiliate like myself pays. We get a discount. There's the price if you're a loyal VIP customer, and then there's the normal retail price. And here they are. And I'll just tell them, here's the prices. And if they're like, ooh, that's not in my budget right now, I'll be like, okay, well, no problem. We do have a 6-day trial for only $30. Is that more in your budget so you can just see if you really like it before you jump all in? And they're like, yeah, I really don't have 30. Then you dial it back down to the $5 or $10 sample. Okay. So that's what I'm going to say for you. And again, if you're in Messenger, you make it. Okay. Let me say this really quick and then we'll end this. Once you make a curiosity post, you know what's going to happen? If you are showing up on social media, people are going to comment. What should you do when someone comments? You go on that comment and you say, hey, Hope, I'm going to send you a quick message, or I'm going to message you some information. Okay. Those are some things that I would say. I don't say, I'll PM you to all comments. I'm like, oh my gosh, Abby, just wait. I got to message you some information. I've been needing to reach out. And then you send them a private message and you do all that in the message. You don't answer it all on your page because then no one else is going to comment. Once you get like 3 or 4 people saying, send me info, more people, you know what? Send me info too. That's what's going to happen. And then you answer everything in a PM and a private message. And if you're like, I don't even know how to answer this girl, I don't even know what to say, Use your sponsor, use your upline, use your team chats. Do not feel like you have to know everything and answer everything. We have such a support system. We'll walk you through it. We'll hold your hand. You do have to show up and hold yourself accountable, but don't feel like you need to know everything before you can make a post or before you can reply to someone. So utilize your tools, utilize your sponsor, utilize your team leader, and they can help you through what to say in Messenger if you get kind of stuck. So don't feel bad. Someone said, yes, you did have a chance to order a $500 kit or a $250 kit when you join. But if you miss that, you can go back in. You just log into your account and click shop, and you'll see the options. You'll see reorder kits and enrollment kits. Click the enrollment kits because they're a better deal. You can get reorder kits at any point. If you've been here for a while and you're like, wow, I really wish I could get a kit, you can. They're just not as good a deal as the enrollment kits. The enrollment kits are a much more discounted price point. There's more product in there for that price of $250 or $500. So if you've already joined and you want a kit, you just go back into it. All right, and that's it, guys. Again, ask for help, lean on people. We are so excited to welcome you into Team Unity and to Elopreneurs. We're so excited to work with you guys. And also, really quickly, one little thing that I'm going to be adding is, as we're going into April 1, is a Run for Bronze chat. So if you're in your first 30 days and you want to be included in a chat where other people are new too, and they're, it's all going to be mostly newbie questions, I'll post that up in Team Unity and I can send you the link and you can join, or we can get your, I don't know how it's going to work because they're not allowing links, but we'll figure out a way to get people that want to be added. Again, you may have a different team leader, they may have different things going on, but if you don't, you can utilize this tool and we'll all have all the newbies all in one place. Y'all can get to know each other. You can chat and we can all grow together as newbies and answer all the newbie questions together. So that's what we're going to be doing for April. So thank you guys for being here. Like I said, we've recruited over 600 new people into our team. So huge welcome to all of you guys. You guys are the future of Elopreneurs. You are our future Triple Crown leaders. You are our future ambassadors. And we can't wait to see what you're going to accomplish over the next few months. April is going to be absolutely huge. We have a digital convention really quick. We have a digital convention. We were going to have a live convention, but it got canceled. So you guys are coming at the perfect time. We are going to have major announcements April 18th. Major announcements, new product. I mean, it's going to be absolutely phenomenal. You guys are just really coming into the perfect time. April is going to be huge for all of us. So stay plugged in, jump on that digital convention when it comes time. And we will talk to you guys later. Bye.